I'm gonna keep it real with you. This car is trash. It's not trash, but it's trash.
What is up, team? It's your boy Sledge from the Sledging Team, back with another episode of Sledging Friends. But check this out. Today, there will be no friends, man. Your boy is riding solo today, man. Your boy is riding solo. Y'all know how we do in typical fashion when I ride solo. I drop some hints of what I'm going to talk about inside of the thumbnail, and then I take it from there. But right now, we got 11 people in here. We gonna let some people crowd into the chat, and then we go get right into it, man. Y'all know how I do, man. I don't like having y'all here all day. But yeah, man, let me know what's going on. Let me know where y'all at. Throw that down in the chat so I can know that the chat is active. I see my boy Rodney in the building. What is up, man? My boy Rodney in here. Salute to you, my brother. man, my throat. Sorry. I met Rodney in Puerto Rico. Good brother. Glad to have met you. And man, looking forward to seeing you on the next one. My boy Joe Deeds is in the building. What is going on? Oh man, we gonna start off already with my brother. Yeah, y'all heard me, my brother John from the John Art channel, Bravo channel, man. With this about to start off. Happy Monday, my brother. Got Juan Meow Mix in here. What is going on, Juan? What is going on? Appreciate you all for dropping in. Memphis Mike. You know, man, it wouldn't be a Monday, man, if your boy did not drop in here, man. Yeah, man, look, tip of the day, man. Get into the Sledging Team Discord, man. Get into the Sledging Team Discord. But it's only one way, man. It's only one way to get into the Discord. By joining up and becoming a channel member of the Sledge Inc. Team YouTube channel. It's $2.99, man. It's $2.99 per month, man. You can cancel at any time. You get that exclusive content, like my real life content, right? The content that I put in my membership is mainly like just real life content of things that I go through with the credit card companies and things like that. And I might do it anywhere. I might be in my car. I might be at the house. I might be anywhere. But I got a concern about anything, I'm going to go ahead and put it down in that member section. So yeah, that's mainly what you get when you become a member. And of course, if I got any exclusive tips, the members are always going to get them first. The Discord's always going to get it first. Now, there are people in the Discord that aren't channel members, but they should go ahead and become one. But they were in the Discord before I made it channel members only. Let me see what we got in the chat going on here. My guy Carter is in the building. He said, I may have missed a super chat. Oh man, what? I missed one? Man, this doggone what's the name be taking all day. Let me go back. I'm about to drop the music. I'm gonna go over here, look on my phone and see if I see it, and then I go back. I sure did. Man, it's not even showing. I felt like the chat was going kind of slow. I feel like because there wasn't nothing in the chat when I came on. So anyway, I'm going back for that $4.99 spot. I can still start from my phone, I guess. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. These sometimes these little live stream, StreamYard thing, man, they don't want you to live, man. They do not want you to live, man. So sometimes I appreciate you letting me know that super chat was in there because I did not want that to go unnoticed. I'm trying to get in here and find my freaking, so I can get up here and at least start it. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. All right, I want to read it too. Say, hello, Sledge and fam. Been missing the last few lives, but work schedule is aligned once again. Let's get those thumbs up, man. Let's get them thumbs up, man. Let's get those thumbs up. We got my boy Philmo in the building. Philmo with the $2 super chat. Get them thumbs up, y'all. If nothing else, man, get the thumbs up for your boy, man. Help your boy out, man. Let's get the channel spread out there, man. Let's get the channel spread out there. M Forte 8026 is in the building. My brother Cesar Joel. Floyd is in here. What is O&O? Floyd. You already know that's that New Orleans slang, man. Wody. Yeah, that's that New Orleans slang in there. Keith, thanks last week for the Amex Delta Reserve tip. I like that $25 per month restaurant fast food hookup. Let's go. Ricky Knight. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You made it here. You made it here. Not only did you make it here, you became a channel member, man. You know what? When the channel members join too, man, they gotta get it, man. So this is gonna be a good night already, man. I'm gonna get into the content in a minute, man. I'm gonna get into the content in a minute. It'd be so good when you first come on, man. It's like you be just enjoying being back and everything like that, man. So sometimes it's hard to get directly into the content, even though you want to. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the content in a minute. But I gotta give my guy Kevin P for the $2 super chat. I gotta give it up for you. Man, you know what? Sleepy Rod, I'm glad that you brought that up because just for the simple fact that I didn't even have it in my notes, man. But yeah, Citi did a little devaluation, man. It's just what it is, just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Just part of the game. Reducing the I prefer and choice transfer ratio. I prefer was 1-4, now it's 1-2. And then choice was 1-2, and now it's 1-1. So I will say that, man, at least it's not below the one. You know what I'm saying, 1-1. But in my case specifically, I've never even seen an I preferred hotel. And if I did, I didn't even know. You know, and then choice hotels, it is what it is for me. But for the people that stay at choice and stay at those I preferred hotels, I can see that definitely being a bummer. You getting 1-4. 1-4, man, that's magnificent, you know. But 1-2 is still good, you know. I think we got to look at it from the bright side. 1-2 is still good for I prefer. So you use one thank you point is worth 2 I prefer points. So that's still good under any metric, for sure. Big Kurt been a member for 4 months. Big Kurt, got to drop it for you, brother. I'm almost at the bottom of the chat, so I might as well just go ahead and run through the rest of these real quick, and then we go get right into the content. Robert, appreciate you, man. Glad that you're here. My guy Dim says, how many of us are really redeeming thank you points for choice and I prefer? Reality is that any of the Citi newcomers only really care about AA anyway. Well, for me mostly, man. For me mostly, yeah, Citi is there. I'm at Citi because of American Airlines, man. Like for real, I'm at Citi because of American Airlines. All right, okay. Choice is now 1-1.5. Okay, 1-1.5 is still not bad though. Making Wells Fargo 1-2 look pretty good. Now, I mean, I guess so for choice. You know, so I guess if you somebody who stay at choice, I could definitely see that being a bummer, man. All right, so let's get into this content, man. And the first thing on the agenda, the very first thing on the agenda, and this is going to be a quick one, right? It's going to be the rumored American Express business card that the Doctor of Credit and I guess some other websites dropped. Somebody dropped it into our Discord, and that's where I picked it up from. Did a little bit of research, couldn't get anything out of it really. You know, I pretty much got the little bit that everybody else got. And we're gonna go over here to let's bring this up. First of all, American Express. Please, I gotta adjust the mic for this one. American Express, man. The name is too long, bro. The Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. First of all, the name is too long. Like, that name is trash. Like, if you just wanted to call it the Graphite card, cool. We got the platinum card. We got the gold card. The Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. First of all, that name is trash, right? So let's get that out the way. Second thing is, man, the elephant in the room is always going to be the same thing. A $250 annual fee on this card. And I'm praying, right? I know everybody want to talk about coupons and things like that. Man, I'm praying they put something on here, right? Because we're talking about 2% unlimited cash back. Cool, 2%. That's awesome, right? 5% unlimited cash back on flights and prepaid hotels booked at American Express Travel Online. Okay. $250 annual fee. Those don't equal up to me, right? A $250 annual fee just does not equal. No, 2% on everything. I get it. 2% is good. 2% is good. That's what should be the floor on pretty much all cards, but it isn't. 2% is very good. 5% on hotels and flights. And I get it. A lot of people are going to say that that's the same thing that the platinum offers, but the platinum is $895. Yes, and you're right. This card is kind of like a stripped down version of the platinum with a 2% floor. And not only that, we already know, right? We already know 2% gonna mean that's a statement credit. When we start talking about cashback cards with American Express, what are we talking about, y'all? When we talk about cashback cards with American Express, what are we talking about? We're talking about a statement credit, right? Because that's how they play all of their other cashback cards. We talk about statement credit. So you can't take that cash back and do whatever you want to do with it. You have to use that cash back and pay for your card, pay your bill for the most part, right? So I don't know if this card warrants a $250 annual fee. I think American Express is testing the water because whenever we see these leaks, man, we know where these leaks come from. These leaks come from the business. American Express dropped this down here so that we can see it, and they are trying to check our temperature with this card. They trying to check our temperature. They want to see how we feel about it. And I haven't put anything. This is the first thing I put online about it. So hopefully other people are saying, hell to the no. No, not $250 for no card with just 2% cash back and 5% on flights and hotels. No, and flights and hotels booked through the travel portal on top of that. No, man, I hope there is some people putting down the truth about some negativity, because I know a lot of people, when it comes to their favorite bank or their favorite credit card issuer, they will twist themselves in a pretzel to try to find the positive in it. On this one, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. $250. No, if you're not giving me nothing else, I cannot do it, man. But down in the chat, man, let me know how y'all feel about $250 for this card, because I ain't feeling it. But anyway, let me check out what y'all say. I know y'all got to be tripping. I know. Yeah, there we go. Checking the temperature. Hope they have warm. I'm telling you, man, I hope they do have warm hands. They got to warm this up, because heck no, Big Kurt, annual fee is too high for no sub. Right. You know what? See, that's another thing. Like, we don't know I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sub on there. And if it's not a sub, that's even worse. But I'm sure there's going to be a sub on there. But nah, I just don't see it. Here we go, man. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Man, look, keep hitting it as soon as he joined in, man. Come on. Rex in the building, man. Go ahead and make sure y'all check out Rex channel when y'all get a chance. But come on, man. But yeah, y'all, $250, man. To me, yeah, it just don't make sense. Okay, John said this card makes no sense during my lunchtime live today. It don't, John. It don't make sense. Like right, if it is as it stands right there, it doesn't make sense. Now, like I said, they can add other stuff to it and make it better. But if it stands as it is, just 2% and 5%, man, I just don't see a $250 annual fee justifying that, man. Like, I just don't see it. Sleepy Rod. If you were like 1024, would you still apply for the IG business card since it has an elevated welcome order? Think I might pull the trigger for the fun of it. Okay, Sleepy Rod, here we go. If this was 2025, 2024, I'll probably do it. The only reason I would be skeptical now is because I feel like, and it just might be me personally, I feel like the banks are being a little bit more stingy with approvals, a little bit stricter on their basic rules, because I think that the banks have a more how do I put this? I think the banks know that the economy is a little bit worse than we might think it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing people start to get denied for cars that they typically would have got approved for in the past. Now, I'm not saying that it is not possible, because I know for a fact, and I've said this several times, and I've said it on live, myself, Cesar Joel, and I'm pretty sure Luke, me, Caesar, and Luke all got approved for that ISG card around the same time, and all of us were double digits over 524. So, yeah, it is possible with that elevated offer, but I'm never gonna say that is guaranteed. Let me see. Let's go down. $250 for 2% card, because essentially that's what it is. It's essentially a 2% card, right? Because how much? I mean, you might book flights and hotels, but are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, but are you? Like, that be the thing about these cards that have those flights and hotels. More than likely, if I book a hotel, 9 times out of 10, if I'm paying cash for that hotel, I'm booking it with one of my hotel cards. Like, I'm not taking the 5. I'm taking the 30. You know what I'm saying? The 30X. And say, for instance, just give an example of Hilton, right? If we will value Hilton points at 0.5 and I'm getting 34 cents per point, I'll still take the 17 over the 5 any day, right? Because I'm still going to use points to book Hilton, right? So I'll take those points any day. And I understand people's argument when they talk about booking with convertible currency cards and things like that. Yeah, that's great. I still take 34 points over 5 any day, right? But yeah, I just don't see it. like I just don't see it. Joe, the statement credit is trash, man. I guarantee. I say the same thing. Leonardo, $250 annual fee. Hell no. I'm still complaining about the $95 fee on the Blue Preferred. I ain't mad at you. Let's see. Give me a 80K sub on that Amex biz and $250 in some kind of usable credit. Right, but that's just it. It has to be some type of usable credit. And I believe that there will be, but the way that it stands right now, no, man. Like, no. Like, I couldn't do it. Them BBP with no annual fee. Yeah, the BBP with no annual fee, I mean, is still superior to this card, because essentially you're going to use that card as a 2X card. You not even that. You're going to use that card for a 2% card that gets you a statement credit, man. I don't get it. But my guy's in the building. My guy Woodsy is in the building. Now let's check this out, y'all. 22-month channel member, man. 22 months. Look, we got to drop it for you, Woodsy. 22 months, y'all. The crazy part is, man, I don't even feel like I had a channel membership for 22 months, man. That's a long time. 22 months, y'all. But while we here, before I got to get off of it just to do it again. I had to get off of it just to do it again. My God, Woodsy with the big 20 piece. Man, say, want to share some love. Delta just upgraded my whole ATL PDX a return flight for free. Let's go. Let's go, man. Listen, when you get that doggone upgrade, when you get to the airport or you look in the app before you go, man, ain't nothing like having that upgrade. It's nothing like having looking on the thing and see that they upgraded your seats. For whether you going to Delta from main cabin to Comfort Plus or first or business class, there's nothing like seeing that upgrade for real. Kevin, Capital One Spark Cash Plus and Spark Cash is similar to Amex Business Card, but both card and you'll feel 150 and 95, man. American Express trying to run off their reputation, man. They trying to run off that reputation, man, and that reputation is just not gonna work. They just can't keep doing it, man. Like they just can't keep doing it, man. Like we gotta bash these cards online. I ain't saying bash. Yeah, I am saying bash. I'm tripping. I'm saying bash them. I'm saying bash these cards and let them know, man, that we ain't feeling that. Like we are not feeling that, man. And I hope they looking at. I mean, I know I'm a small channel, but I hope they looking down in the comments in here and seeing people, man. People are not feeling it. I haven't seen one person. Not one person said that they would take this card the way it is for a $250 annual fee. It's no way. Okay, let me see what there's going to be a clear credit and maybe party pass membership. Yeah, that's possible. And you know what? They might throw Ressi on there. They might throw Ressi on there. But how many priority? Like I say, man, most people that's in this game, how many priority pass memberships do you need? Like, how many do you need, man? Especially if you already into American Express travel cards, you probably already have priority pass. My guy Rex dropped a 5 spot. Rex, we gotta drop it for you. We gonna get into the next. We gonna get into the next. I say y'all know how I do, man. I don't have to be here all day. You see it? Just think, man, we can have a world without sleds, man. Y'all get for sure, man. I'm still here, man. I'm gonna be here. I appreciate y'all, man, for sure. But man, we gonna get into the next thing on the agenda, man. Your boy applied for a new card. Yeah, I applied for a new card. Number 55, y'all. 55 active credit cards, man. Not 55 cards ever. 55 active credit cards, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all 1 second to guess. I ain't even gonna give y'all 1 second. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. And I had to pull this up right here because whenever I apply for a card or whenever I'm approved for a card, man, I like to let the world know that I ain't just talking about getting approved for a card. I really get approved for these cars. I really get approved for these cars. It's crazy because, man, we talking about 55 cars. At some point, because it's not like I don't get denied, I do get denied. And the crazy part is I was denied the Atmos business card. I just gotta pull this up. Yeah, the codes card. That's Anthony. That's funny. Yeah, I was denied the Atmos business card, man. But guess what? I went and I started looking at some things, man, and I'm like, I flew. I already have the Atmos Ascent card, right? Which I'm going to product change that card into another customized cash rewards card over at Bank of America. That's what I'm gonna do with that card. I haven't done it yet, and I'm gonna tell you about the process of what Bank of America told me about product changes. And for anybody who's done a product change at Bank of America, tell me were they tripping with me? But man, listen to this process. But let me get back to this first. Okay, so I had a Ascent card, the Atmos Ascent. I flew Alaska for the very first time earlier this month. Earlier this month, I flew them for the very first time. I've been using all my Atmos points or Alaska miles, whatever you want to say them. I've been using them to fly American Airlines for the most part, right? Well, not for the most part, for every time. So I fly Alaska for the first time, and I'm like, man, Alaska's all right, man. Like Alaska is all right. Like I kind of liked it, you know. So I was inquiring about it, and the annual fee on the Summit for a top tier card is pretty low compared to everybody else. My AA executive $595. The Delta Reserve $650. United Club is $695. $695. Man, these cars are pretty crazy, right? All right, so I go ahead and look this card up, and man, there's a lot of things that I like about this card, man. First, we go get into this sign-up bonus because I got a little bit low on my Atmos miles, man. I got a little bit low, so limited time, like nothing crazy, right? Nothing crazy, but you do get the 80,000 bonus points and a 25,000 point global companion award. Now, the Global Companion Award, what I was really interested in, because that's how I flew. When I just went to San Diego recently, that's what we did before. I used I still had from the Ascent card, I still had a companion certificate from there. I paid for my ticket, used the companion certificate for my wife, and that's how we got to San Diego. Man, listen, 73 people in here. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up for your boy, man. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up for your boy. So yeah, this is gonna be easy to knock out, man. You have, I gotta make this big for myself again. $395 annual fee. And here's another thing. You can see if you pre-qualify. You can see if you pre-qualify, which was crazy because after I got denied for the Atmos business a couple months ago, I didn't think nowhere in the world I would double back and get the top tier Atmos card. But yeah, it happened. So let's go here to some of the things that come with it. Let's go with the earning structure, right? 3 points per dollar on dining, all foreign transactions. That's huge. Like that is huge. Dining, still good. But all foreign transactions, 3 points per dollar. That is huge. That's huge for me. And then, of course, 3 points on Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines, and then 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. And it say you can share your accumulated points with up to 10 additional Atmos members. I don't know what they're telling me that for. I ain't sharing my points with nobody. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sharing my points with anybody. And I'm sure y'all aren't either. And then you get another 25,000 point certificate every year that you hold this card. That's another key right there. You get getting that certificate every year, man. I definitely can rock with that. All right. Then you get Visa Infinite benefit. This is gonna be my very first Visa Infinite card, y'all. 55 credit cards, y'all. I've never had a Visa Infinite card. This is the very first one. So even though I'm not one of those people that like to call customer service like that, I'm calling that concierge. I'm calling the concierge just because I can do it. And then I also want to check out the Visa Infinite Luxury Hotel Collection. I definitely want to check that out. I know it's not like American Express where you get the $200 off with the 5 hotels in reserve. I just want to check it out to see what the customer service is going to be like by calling the concierge, setting it up, and then going to one of these luxury hotels and see what it's like compared to 5 hotels in reserve. Now, I've always said I was going to do it with the Visa signature, and I never did. But with this Infinite, I'm definitely going to. And then I've jotted down a few benefits that I thought were good for me. And all right, check it out. When you go into the lounge, you get a complimentary signature cocktail or elevated bar choice every time you visit an Alaska lounge. It's supposed to be lounge, and I ain't typing. 10K status points every card anniversary. Now, will I be flying Alaska enough for that to make a difference? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But having those 10K points to give me a head start might make me fly it a little bit more, you know? I'm still definitely gonna be flying AA the most. You get to share your points with up to 10 additional Atmos members. Yeah, that ain't happening. Ain't nobody getting any of my points. Something that the one I think this is my number one thing for every airline card, and I don't care if it's a no annual fee airline card. No, I don't think they give it a no annual fee, but like the $95 annual fee airline cards to the $650 airline cards, free check bag. That's the most important thing to me because I check bags when I go to the airport. I check bag. I don't try to crush everything into a book bag and have a 300-pound book bag. I check bags when I go to the airport. So yeah, free check bags for up to 6 people on the same reservation. Awesome. Preferred boarding, of course, just something else you get with these airline cards. Global entry, TSA pre-check. That's a given. You know, it's a given. Every travel card has that. $50 travel delay credit if your plane is delayed for 2+ hours. No, I guess that's something, you know, the plane's delayed for 2 hours. You can go get you something to eat and things like that, $50. Or you could just go back into the Alaska lounge and chill and also use that $50 for whatever. Same day fee waiver. So if you change your flight, you know, sometimes they charge you a fee. They giving you up to $75 off of that fee. And then you get 8 free Wi-Fi passes. And this all depends on how good the Wi-Fi is on Alaska, because I've been on planes where it's been great, and I've been on planes where it was trash. I've been on planes where it was trash. Then you get the 20% rebate for on-board purchases. And y'all know what I'm gonna say, man. If you want to buy a stupid overpriced drink on the plane, go ahead. But make sure you use that Atmos Summit card. Make sure you use it and get that 20% off. But yeah, man, your boy got the Atmos Summit card coming, and I'm actually pretty excited for that one, man. And another thing is, a Bank of America. I was really surprised because it was like Bank of America sent me. I applied for it. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I applied for it yesterday. Today, they sent me a text message and said that they created a card. Maybe 2 minutes later, they sent me a text message and said that they shipped the card. And I'm like, man, I know they had to already create it. This card had to already be ready, but I'm pretty sure they just put the numbers on the back. But that's the level of customer service that I like compared to, you know, some of these other ones where, and I'm sure it's because it's one of their top cards as far as annual fee goes, that, you know, you're going to get the card quicker than you might get some others. Now, where is this? I'm looking for something over here. Where I do it? Oh yeah. I don't even know. I almost put it up. Speaking of cards, while I got 83 people in here, we got to break out something. Now I know if you freaking my boy Joe Barretto channel, he like to talk about these guys, right? Lion Card, company that makes cards for people. Oh, let me take this away, and I need the whole screen for this one. This is a presentation here, y'all. This is a presentation. Listen, while y'all in here, man, go ahead and hit that like button. We gonna bring that line card back up, and while y'all looking at the line card, man, go ahead and join the channel membership. There's no presentation like this card. Welcome to the line card family. I don't want the card to fall out. That's why, you know, I can lift it up all like that. They tell you all about the cards they have and blah blah blah. Yeah. If you want to see the designs of other cards, that's great. Give you a little QR code. You want to scan the QR code. Probably can't see it that good. But the most important thing here, the Sledge Ink Team credit card, y'all. The Sledge 18 credit card, y'all. Man, this is a hefty brushed metal card. I went with the black and I went with the vertical design because I've seen other people's Lion cards, but I've never seen anything like this one. They had to specially break up, and I'm gonna tell you how good they are. They kept in contact with me the entire time they were doing it. Every single day they emailed me, and sometimes a couple times. But they had to break this up because where I wanted the handle to be gold at, they had to change the metal on this whole piece right here, just right in there. And I can't even tell that they did it, but they had to take that out in order to get that gold on there. I wish I had my thing right here, man. I wish I had my little metal piece over here so y'all can hear how this sounds. This is a hefty card, and I do not have a referral for this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put their website inside of the chat in case anybody want to check Lion Card out, because like I say, the freaking customer service that they had was awesome. Now, I've had other people try to be affiliates with me, and I'm not even an affiliate with Lion Card. I just think that they had great customer service. But what I was going to say is I've had other people try to be affiliates with me, and I've checked out their product and their customer service, and I just won't promote it. Right now, you might see some of my comrades promote some of these brands that may or may not have reached out to me, and a lot of them I won't promote them because if I'm not 100% satisfied with the way that they treat their customers or with the quality of their product, man, I'm not going to do it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something funny because I'm going to make a video about this. I was going to throw this stuff away. You know who reached out to me? Temu reached out to me for affiliate, and they gave me some stuff for free. And I'm not going to turn down the free stuff. I just want to see what it is, right? So they let me pick through things. One thing was a tripod with a light on it for a phone, and the other one was a 4 gigabyte SSD. I get them relatively quick, you know. I was actually surprised about that. So I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. They sent the stuff relatively quick. But when I picked up the boxes, I already knew what it was, right? I pulled this tripod out, man. I started to take it out of the box and throw it in the trash. But I'm going to make a video because I just have to show people about this. So I go from there. The SSD didn't come with a cable. So I go grab one of my cables, plug the SSD up into my laptop. When I plug it up, the SSD is clear and you can see inside of it, and it turns blue when you plug it into the laptop. Problem is, it doesn't even recognize the SSD. So there's no storage. This thing's supposed to be 4 terabytes of storage. When I plug it into my laptop, there is no storage. So I try to plug it into my work laptop. Same thing. The light comes on. It makes a little noise on the computer like something is plugged up. No. No. And I literally just started to throw the stuff in the garbage. But man, yeah, they got me with that. Like I get it. It's Temu, but man, like you would think that the representation of them sending somebody to highlight their products would have been a lot better than that. But it definitely wasn't. Like it was like, man, this was trash. What we got here, man? We got my boy, Call Me Lonnie from the Call Me Lonnie YouTube channel. What is going on, brother? Texas Dog in the building. Texas Dog is in the building. Joe D said I had one PC at Bank of America. Oh, yeah, that's right. I said I was going to talk about that. I had one PC at Bank of America that went exactly like yours, and 3 more that went easy peasy. Like I say, Bank of America is hard to figure out. Now, Joe knows exactly what I'm about to say about this product change, because it is the most interesting thing that any bank has ever told me, right? All right, so I had a feeling that I was going to apply for the Atmos Summit. Now I wanted to know what I was going to do with the Atmos Ascent card. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to just product change it into a customized cash rewards card over Bank of America. When I call, this is what they tell me about the product change. First of all, they had to see if I was approved for it, right? They sent me from one person to another person. This person tells me that I am no. Let me take that back. The guy said I was approved to do it, so he sent me to someone else. This other person, who I had to tell the same thing all over to again, he also told me that I was approved. I wasn't going to do it because I wasn't sure if I was going to get the Atmos Summit, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to get approved. I just want to know if I could do it. But then he tells me that it would take 3 to 4 weeks for okay. I'm trying to say it the same way that they said it because I did the approval then. It would take 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I think he said for the approval. Okay, that's what it was, right? He told me that I was approved, but then he said it would take 3 to 4 weeks for Bank of America to fully approve it. No, 7 to 10 days. Man, I'm messing this story all up. 7 to 10 days for Bank of America to fully approve it, and then 3 to 4 weeks for me to get the card. I'm like, what? 7 to 10 days for them to approve it, and then 3 to 4 more weeks to get the card. So I put this in the Discord, but I don't tell them that my whole plan on getting the Atmos Summit. But there were also people in Discord that said similar stories about Bank of America. And then also people telling me that they've had, that they product changed cards, and then they had the benefits of both cards at the same time. Some people that told me they product changed cards and then never had the annual fee to the card that they upgraded to for the remainder of the year until it was time for the annual fee to hit again. So they essentially just paid the annual fee of the lower card and then never paid the annual fee on the other one to the next year. So when I downgrade, because the annual fee is already up to my Atmos Ascent, so I have to do it soon. I have to do it soon before the 30 days is up. I think, in effect, I think I have to like April 9th or something like that. So I'll do it before then. I'm just wondering if they go even refund me the $95 when I go to, because I'm going to have to pay it, right? Because I'm going to have to pay the $95 for the SIM card. Because by the time I do the product change, they've already charged me for the annual fee. But by the time I do the product change to the no annual fee card, I don't want that $95 to still be sitting there. I don't want to chance it. Now, if this was American Express, I'll product change a card, leave a balance of whatever the annual fee is on there, and then they eventually just go away. Right? And I also did the same thing with canceled cards with American Express. I've canceled cards that have had annual fees, didn't pay the annual fee, paid the bill off except for the annual fee. And then once that annual fee went away, then I just canceled it out of the app or off the website. Yeah, let me see here. We got Bertina is in the building. Stop being stingy. What we talking about? Stop being stingy. What I'm being stingy for? One World status is powerful and easier to get through Alaska than AA, for sure. Also set up a Bank of America savings. Check it already got it. Bank of America savings. I have Bank of America checking and savings for the 10% boost on and also I also have investments there through Merrill Lynch, so it's all the same. Narika, my wife, and I have gotten approved for the summit for the 100K sub. Oh my God, 200K. Let's go. Already used a 25K companion award. So easy to use. The Graphite or not the graphite or not graphite. Man, that graphite is trash. Oh, Bertina, I purchased the double-ended card. You know what? And Bertina's talking about they have line card that has two chips. You can put a chip on either side. First of all, I wanted a vertical card, so that wouldn't work for me already, right? I wanted my design to be like that, so having that would be this. And then the second issue is me personally. If I had, say for instance, I had a horizontal card and I had a chip here and I had a chip here, I'm not going to remember which chip is for what card. Like I'm not going to remember what chip is for what card. So having the double chip, although it appears nice for me, that just wouldn't work. And for the people that wanted to know, it was my Fidelity Visa signature card. See, the chip is taken out. That's the chip that is in the Lion card. That's the chip that's in the Lion card from my Fidelity Visa signature card. And the reason I chose the Fidelity Visa signature card is because I will always have that card, right? I was not going to use a card that has an annual fee because I may or may not keep cards that have annual fees. That Fidelity card, 2%, 2% cash back that goes into my Fidelity account. I'm always going to have that card. That company, that issue would have to go out of business for me to not have the card. Now, you say, Sledge, what happens when the card expires? Well, when that card expires, and I have to keep this card because I didn't put an expiration date on the back of this one. If you can see here, it says the expiration date says never, because that's what I wanted on my card. You hear that? Y'all heard that? Y'all, this is a wood table. This is not metal. Yeah, but the Fidelity card, I have to keep track of this. It expires in 2030. So I have to remember that. What happens is the new card comes in, I send it to them, they replace the chip. That it's as simple as that. New card comes in, I send it, they replace the chip. You're just paying for shipping. You're just paying for shipping. But yeah, that's what happens if your card expires, because that's another thing that I was concerned about as well. All right. Rex say, where did he get one? Right down here, man. Lioncard.com. Lioncard.com. You go in there. They have many designs, man. They have like a lot of designs on there. So you can kind of get you an idea of what you want. You can get you an idea and then make up your own design, because that's pretty much what I did. I went through all of their designs, and I really didn't like a lot of them because they kind of like took from each other. I wanted something that stood out more for my brand, and that's another reason why I went with the vertical one. But it's a lot of stuff on there to get you good ideas for sure. Norican, I redid the design on my Atmos Summit with the Lion card. Oh, that's what's up. Woo! $395, man. I don't know if I'll do it. I got to do with knowing your fee joints, man. Yeah, if you plan on keeping the Summit card, it's still dope, because at the end of the day, you can always change that chip to another card at any time. You know what I'm saying? When you're ready, you can always change the chip to another card. That's Johnny, right? He doesn't. Oh, yes. That is Johnny. Johnny at Lion Card. Great guy. Like I say, man, this guy went through the process with me every single day, man. They went through the process with me every single day. He would email me sometime more than once just to make sure. They'd show me pictures. Once they had the design down, they sent me pictures, and then I had to approve it before they actually ship the card. So yeah, definitely. I need to figure out which card I want to get Lion carded. I'm telling you, man, very good. Which card did you choose? Hope you already saw that, but yeah, it was the Fidelity Visa signature card. I say for me, I just figured I would get a no annual fee card, because I know year after year, I don't have to worry about canceling that card. All right, let's see here. Oh man, I'm glad we got something that segue into it. I mean, they already have a $250 card that's not doing so well, the Plum card. So I don't know what they're doing. Let's get into this. I'm glad, God dog, this worked out perfect. Y'all looked on top of on the thumbnail. You know what else y'all would have saw? You would have saw, let me move on this side. You would have saw the Plum card. Now we're gonna talk about the Plum card for a minute. Now, the Plum card is one of those cards that you don't see on YouTube ever. like you never see anybody talk about the Plum card. Now there's a few reasons why you don't hear it. The number one is there is no referral code, right? There's no referral code for the Plum card. Creators can't get anything for referring this card to you. That's number one. Number two, this card does not earn American Express membership reward points. Zero. Every time you swipe this card earns you nothing. Number three, we always talk about the elephant in the room. $250 annual fee. Yeah, y'all. A $250 annual fee for the Plum card. But here is where people, I won't say people, let me rephrase that. This is here where somebody with a business can actually come up with the Plum card. Because it takes a special person, I'll move over a little bit, a special person or a special type of business in order to take advantage of the Plum card. Now, I know a lot of you, if you do business, you heard of a net 60, right? Where you buy product and you have 60 days to pay it off, right? You buy product, then you have 60 days to pay it off. That's just how your deal is structured with whoever you're buying the product from, right? With the Plum card, the Plum is essentially making any purchase for you net 60. It's essentially making any purchase net 60. So for the average everyday person, the Plum card is probably a terrible card. But for somebody who buys stuff, sells it, needs time to get a return on it so they can pay off their card, the Plum card is actually an excellent card, right? And then if you just so happen, if you want to pay it off before the statement date, within that 30 days, you get a 1.5% cash. You get 1.5% cash back. Now, but you have to do it within 10 days of the statement closing. But now, think about this. You don't have the money to pay them yet, right? If you don't have the money to pay American Express yet, you can extend that to 60 days. Yes, you're not earning any membership reward points. But guess what else you aren't doing and not paying for 60 days? You aren't paying any interest on that card, and you're not paying for 2 months. Right? You're not paying for 2 months, and you're not accruing any interest on that card. So the Plum card for the right person could definitely be a great card. No preset spending limit because the Plum card is a charge card. Yes, the Plum card is a charge card. I know when we talk about charge cards, we talk about the green, gold, platinum. People like to leave off the Plum. The Plum is also a charge card that also acts like a credit card. Yeah, it also acts like a credit card because you can extend it and still pay it over time without having to opt in or pay over time. Then I don't know why I keep putting me on this side because it was something else that I really wanted to talk about about the Plum card. And the last thing was on the Plum card is you get to choose the time that's most convenient for your business to receive your bill each month. Just let them know and they will adjust it for you. Now, most credit cards will move will move your due date for you. But if you need more time to pay, they can move it for they can move it for you. This card is specifically for businesses that need time to pay. And I know a lot of people crap on the Plum card, and a lot of people, no one talks about it. Like, they don't talk about it. But you got to understand, most content creators, first of all, are going to talk about cards that benefit them in one way or another. And there's nothing wrong about that, because YouTube is a business, and a lot, and you in here to make some type of profit out of doing it. It takes a lot of time to do this, right? It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos, especially scripted videos. But a card like this is not going to be talked about, because, like I say, you can't pull you can't pull. Why I'm losing my spot? You can't get any money off of referring it, right? You can't get any money off referring it. And then the second thing is, most YouTubers don't look at it. They look at their business as a business, but they're not selling anything. They don't have to have time to get a return on anything. So they're not even looking at the Plum card. But going forward, I want you guys to look at the Plum card a little bit different, because it might not be as trash as you think. And if you do have a business, it might be a better card for you than you thought it was. But let me get back over here. We got Chaz Money Minutes in the building. Chaz Money Minutes in the building. What is up? Man, oh man. Timo sent me some trash stuff while oh my God. Said keeping it real. Timo be a Timo, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man, that stuff Timo sent me was so trash. Timo made Amazon and eBay knockoff look like luxury, man. I ain't lying, man. Listen, they sent me the tripod that they sent me, and it's a tripod with a light. When the light worked, that was the best thing about the whole tripod. But this thing is literally weighs like 2 ounces. It's that cheap. Like, it's like if you pick it up, you would have thought it was a toy. Like, it has that little bit of weight on it. But yeah. I still kept it because I'm gonna make a video out of it. I don't even know where it's at this current time, but I'm gonna make a video out of it, and I was gonna throw it away. I can't even lie to you. Make a disk format an issue. No, it's not a disk formatting issue either. Because there's nothing to reformat. You know how you plug in SD card or SSD, or it's not even formatted. Like, there's nothing to reformat it. Like, you can eject it. It knows that it's there for you to eject it, but nothing recognizes it. Like, nothing recognizes it. So, and it could be, nah, man, that thing just trash. That thing just trash. My boy Chaz Money Minutes in the building. My boy Chaz Money Minutes in the building. Oh, but then it says she nicknamed each. Okay, you nicknamed each end of your card. Okay, I got you. Martina has the lion card. I bring it up again, man. This thing is so good looking, man. I can't lie to you, man. Y'all can't tell me this ain't a good looking card, man. This is a good looking card, and it's black, so it's gonna look a little bit different on the screen. Hopefully, it look good when I watch this video live, recorded version of it. But yeah, it's a good looking card, man. And Bertina got the one. She got the double chip, so you get a chip on each end. Damn, Sledge, which card did you turn? Oh, okay, yeah. The Fidelity Visa signature card. CP Rod, is Navy Federal dropping a premium flagship card? Okay, so one of my Discord members reached out to Navy Federal, and they are supposed to be dropping a more premium flagship card in the second or third quarter of this year. Second or third quarter of this year. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. All right. We say, I think the proposed American Express Business Graphite card, the name is so long, might be a planned replacement for the American Express Business Plum card, which is 1.5% unlimited cash back. Oh, that's so funny that you put that. And then I talked about the Plum card. It could be. It could be. Yeah, the plum card is a nice looking card, y'all. I can't even lie. The plum card is a nice looking card, y'all. Bruce Law is in the building, man. Look, Bruce, we got to do it for you, Bruce. We got to do it for you, Bruce. Man, 84 people in here. I guarantee you, if I go look at them likes, it ain't gonna be 84 likes. Come on, or nothing. Oh yeah. Sabrina, the Plum card earns nothing, zero. But I guess if you pay it early, you're getting the 1.5% back. So that's like earning cash back on that. The benefit of the Plum card is not to earn points, it's to have more time to pay. It's to have more time to pay. It's kind of like a lot of people don't know with the Amazon business card. That Amazon business card, you can take 90 days to pay, but you won't get any cash back. So you can select 90 days to pay and you won't get any cash back. So that's essentially for real businesses that's sweating that profit margin, and they need that time to pay. Yeah, you would say, you know what, forget that cash back. Just give me the extra time, because the profit that I'm going to make on whatever I'm selling or whatever you're doing with your business, more than likely you selling something, the profit that you're going to make on whatever you're selling is probably go more than exceed the amount of points that you would have got from the purchase, And then on top of that, you get the 1.5 back if you pay early. So on those times when you don't need to extend it. And we got my boy in the building, Joe Barretto. Man, hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Your boy's busting his butt. He right about that, man. He right about that. Hit the like button, man. They need to update that thing to 2.5 for real cash. I mean, I ain't knocking that. Yeah, 2.5 would be better. 2.5 would be better. $250 annual fee. Yeah, I mean, it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, most people never looked at the Plum card. Like, you don't even hear about it. Like, it's like, it's like a ghost card almost, There's another business card for anybody that can get the Navy Federal, and I have it. It's the Navy Federal Go Biz card. It's essentially a ghost card, right? Once you get approved for that card, it doesn't report to your personal credit, and it doesn't report to business credit. It's like the card doesn't even exist. After you get approved for it, but it only earns 1% on everything. So I don't recommend it. To me, it's trash, right? I got it a long time ago with my very first business card. But yeah, you want a card that don't report to the credit bureaus, the Navy Federal Go Biz, that is your card. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. My boy Jesse is in the building. Joe, John, and Sled, let's go. And Rex. Well, I never get on Sledge Live. Well, you on today. It would be cool if Amex update the Plum. I thought they would update the Plum by now, honestly. It's good for business from time to time, but technology caught up to it as far as needing the 60 days. But it's good for just in case. Yeah, for sure. And that's what it's for. Like I say, if pretty much all businesses, when they buy from a supplier, they own a net 30 or net 60, sometimes a net 90, but usually 30 or 60. So they have 30 to 60 days to pay their bills off A lot of them have 60. So like that credit card is essentially just an extension of the way that business pay vendors. You know, just I don't I don't know. I think Temu, Sheen, Alibaba, etc. has changed Amazon inventory. Now Amazon has a ton of fake knockoff cheap crap on their website. And you got to be careful when you buy from Amazon, man. Like, you really got to go through them reviews for sure. You got to go through those for sure. Well, we got 51. Come on, man. We got 51 likes. Come on, man. Y'all killing me right now. To Amazon Business Prime card also. Yeah, listen, for the people that did not know, with the Amazon Business Prime, you can take 90 days to pay it off. You just won't get the 5% cash back. So for those people that have a credit limit big enough to make a big purchase that they need to make, and let me make sure I stress that is a purchase that you need to make and that you're gonna pay off. You can have 90 days to pay, but you're gonna forfeit that 5% cash back that you get with Amazon. You're gonna forfeit that. But if you need the 90 days to pay, because like I say, you got inventory that you want to buy, you want to make some money off of it, you want to flip it. I would say go out on a limb, man, and say 90% of the time, if you have a legitimate business and you are flipping some type of merchandise with decent margin, you're going to earn more back than you would with getting the 5% cash back. So you also need to think about that when you think about these cars. The points and the cash back are great for what we do in the travel sector, but sometimes there are better ways of doing things and earning things. All right, let me see. Carter, 2.5 on purchases over 1K or 5K, like the Business Platinum or Ink Premier. Yeah, for sure. I can get with that too. They typically allow larger spending on the Plum. Yeah, they typically allow larger spending on the Plum card because that's what it's designed for. Like that card is designed for people who spend, right? It's designed for spending. It's not that card's not designed for people who getting it just to have it. You know what I mean? Like it's not a card that people get just to have. That card is designed for people that are going to spend on it and they're going to take advantage of the benefits of that card. Sean, I'm not interested in another high annual fee Amex card. The Amex Gold and the Amex Green serve me well. Lounge access is overrated and crowded. Now likely will be for the foreseeable future. Well, I can agree and disagree. Lounges can be crowded, but they're not always crowded. And I would say if I have a long layover, I would definitely rather be in the lounge than to be out in the waiting area with everybody else. I would definitely rather be getting my snacks, in the lounge and my drinks in the lounge and whatever I'm doing in the lounge, or you know, American Airlines has those little sleep areas where you can just sleep in there and things like that. So yeah, I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. It could be overrated for some people, but for some people, once you start doing it, you probably just want to keep doing it. But man, it is 8:13. I done ran down everything, man. I appreciate everybody for dropping in. It's been a very good live, man. Before y'all go, please hit that like button for your boy, man. Go ahead and hit that like button. It only take a second to do. I got a question, so I can't go. Y'all know me. I can't go with a question. Sled, what are your thoughts on the PayPal debit card? Is it trash August 1st, or perhaps still viable, as Travel has noted, for getting Amazon gift cards to liquidate the 5% earning? Man, I forgot what happened with that. That's so funny, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot what happened with the PayPal. Refresh my mind in the comments, man. What is happening with the PayPal debit card? I done forgot all about it. Because I have the PayPal debit card, but I don't really use it. And for me, right? And for me, because I see just the last part of it, where you're saying Travis noted for getting Amazon gift cards to liquidate the 5% earnings. That's great for people that do that, man. I'm just not a gift card person. Like, I'm just not going to put the effort to get Amazon gift cards in order to, I'm just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not a gift card person. So for me personally, oh, that's right. Off the top of my head, you aren't going to be able to get, the 5% at Walmart and Target, et cetera, anymore, right? Yeah, the way that you redeem the cash back. Right, the way you redeem the cash back is going to be completely different. It'll be like gift cards and whatever else. Now, if you one of those people that don't mind getting gift cards and things like that, I don't think that it hurts you any. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that it hurts you any. You might have to change the way that you do things with the PayPal debit card, but I think that's a mistake. I think that is a mistake that PayPal is going this route. Like, I do. I think it's a mistake that they go on that route. And to me, yeah, it's trash. Yeah, to me, yeah, I remember now. I do remember now. You can't redeem them for straight cash. Man, we're talking about a cashback card that you can't redeem for cash. What sense does this make? Man, this is what I was talking about earlier with that American Express Graphite card, because I got to go back to this $250 annual fee card that ain't giving us anything. The same thing goes with the PayPal debit card. With cashback isn't cashback. You can't use cashback as cashback. You get a cashback card that you got to redeem for gift cards and such. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. We can't continue to let them get away with this. We gotta let them know that we're not happy about it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing that changes things other than the way that we spend money. We stop spending money with them, that PayPal debit card goes away. And I'm sure PayPal don't want that. You know, like, I'm sure PayPal does not want that. So yeah, travel fan, I'm glad you brought that up, because I had totally forgot about it. But yeah, to me, that's trash, man. Like, I don't understand how you take a cash back debit card. And I get it's a debit card that earns cash back. Most debit cards don't. So you can still do something to earn something. But if the PayPal program in general is not going to be able to earn cash back, man, to me, that's yeah, they going to go down. Like, PayPal is going to go down. They on every site. You know, pretty much anything you buy, you can use PayPal. Man, nobody will be buying. Nah, it's trash. It's trash, man. But I'm going to go ahead and close this thing out, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out, whether you've been here for 5 minutes, 10, 30 minutes, or the whole time, man. I appreciate y'all being here. Salute.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. This card is trash.